Hey everyone, thanks for being here. So let me ask you something. If I asked you what raises your blood sugar the most of you would probably say sugar, candy, soda, donuts, the sweet stuff. But what if I told you that some foods that don't taste sweet at all, foods that a lot of people actually think are healthy, nutritious, traditional, what if I told you that eating those foods is like directly injecting syrup into your body? Would you believe me according to the latest CDC data? About 1 in 10 adults in the United States has diabetes. But here's the thing, what really scares doctors isn't just the diabetes diagnosis. It's the complications that come behind it: stroke, kidney failure, amputation. And I've seen this so many times with my older patients. They've been watching their sugar for years. They eat healthy, and yet their blood sugar is still out of control. Why? Because they've been fooled by foods that look healthy but aren't. So today, we're doing a complete kitchen clean out. I'm going to show you 10 common everyday foods that secretly wreck your blood sugar, what trick they're playing on you, and what you should actually eat instead by the end of this video. You'll be able to spot these blood sugar traps from across the grocery store. You'll know exactly how to protect yourself and your family. Let's get into it. Number 10, breakfast cereal. It's always displayed in the brightest, most obvious healthy food section of the grocery store. The boxes are beautiful pictures of wheat fields, words like rich in fiber, loaded with vitamins, and millions of busy parents think this is perfect, fast, easy, nutritious, just pour milk on it. But here's the truth. That's a beautifully designed misunderstanding. Think of a whole grain as a fully armored soldier. The outer layer, the bran, is his armor. That's fiber. The inner germ is his heart. That's where the nutrients live. But most breakfast cereals in the manufacturing process, they rip off the soldier's armor, they tear out his heart. All that's left is the core, a body made of pure starch. And then, because that would taste like cardboard, they give him a sugar bath. They coat him in a layer of frosting. So when you pour that cereal into your bowl on a busy morning, you're not eating the essence of whole grains. You're eating a pile of starch blocks that have been hollowed out of nutrition and soaked in sugar. They enter your body and break down almost instantly. Your blood sugar shoots up like an out of control elevator heading straight for the top floor, and your pancreas, it has to carry a huge, heavy burden. The healthy swap, both for the boring looking stuff, plain oats, the kind you actually have to cook for a few minutes on the stove. The kind that comes out sticky and thick, that sticky texture, that soluble fiber, that's the good stuff. That's your blood sugar's protection squad. Number 9, instant noodles. Instant ramen noodles. This is the king of late night eating. Everyone knows they're convenient. But the danger, it's almost always underestimated. A lot of people think if I don't drink the broth, it's not that bad. Half the guilt, right? Number the real health assassin is the noodle block itself. Imagine a dry kitchen sponge, the kind you use to wipe down counters to make instant noodles shelf stable. The factory deep fries them at high heat. They force all the water out, and in its place, cheap, unhealthy, saturated fat, usually palm oil. So when you pour hot water over that noodle block, you're not cooking noodles, you're rehydrating a sponge that's been soaked in low quality fat. Every single bite is refined white flour and bad fat together, and that combination, it makes your blood sugar and your blood lipids hold hands and spike at the same time. 1 plus 1 equals way more than 2 when it comes to damage. The healthy swap keeps soba noodles, whole wheat pasta, or mung bean noodles in your pantry. When you're hungry, spend 10 minutes boiling a real serving, add an egg and a handful of frozen vegetables. That little bit of extra effort, that's the price of real health and peace of mind. Number 8, white bread. White bread. I call it a sweet little bomb, except it doesn't taste sweet. But the danger is directly proportional to how soft it is. The softer the bread, the more dangerous. White bread includes sandwich, toast, hamburger buns, hoagie rolls, all of it. Why is it so bad? Because white bread is basically solid sugar water. It's made from the most refined flour. Almost all the fiber has been stripped away. That super soft, fluffy texture means the structure is incredibly fragile. Once it hits your digestive system, it barely needs any work at all. It gets broken down into glucose almost instantly. Here's a picture. Imagine eating a cotton candy that's made out of white flour. It feels light in your mouth, it melts, but inside your body, that melting turns into a flood of syrup that dumps into your bloodstream like a rainstorm, your pancreas, your hardworking blood sugar police force. has to call in every single officer just to handle this sudden flood. If you force your pancreas to live in that emergency mode day after day, eventually it wears out, it breaks down. The healthy swap switch to rough, dense, seedy bread, rye bread, multigrain, sourdough, whole wheat. When you chew those breads, you feel little grains. Those little grains, that's precious fiber. They act like speed bumps. They slow down the sugar so it enters your blood gradually, not like a dam breaking open. Number seven, fruit juice. Fruit juice. So many people have fallen into this trap, especially fresh squeezed juice at home. People think it's the essence of fruit, pure natural nutrition. That idea is wildly wrong. Let me give you an analogy. A whole piece of fruit, the sugar inside is like a bunch of high performance sports cars. But those cars are locked inside a huge garage called dietary fiber. They can only come out one at a time in an orderly way. So traffic, your blood sugar stays under control, but when you juice that fruit, that's like ripping the entire garage wall off. All the sports cars race out at the exact same second onto your bloodstream highway. And here's the kicker, they don't have any brakes, no fiber. You can imagine what kind of traffic jam and chaos that causes. And there's another problem. When you drink a glass of juice, you might use 3 or 4 pieces of fruit. You would almost never sit down and eat 3 or 4 whole oranges or apples in one sitting, but drinking them easy. So you end up consuming way more sugar than your body can handle, completely naked sugar with nothing to slow it down. The healthy swap, train yourself to eat fruit, not drink it. Treat fruit like a friend you sit down with and enjoy slowly, not a drink you chug in 10 seconds. Every single bite you take is you stepping on the brake pedal for your blood sugar. Number six, alcohol. Alcohol is a very sneaky troublemaker. A lot of people, especially guys, think I drink whiskey or vodka on the rocks, no sugar, so it's fine for my blood sugar. That misunderstanding can actually be deadly. Alcohol doesn't attack by spiking your blood sugar, it attacks by pulling the rug out from under you, from the bottom. Think of your liver as the commander in chief of your body's strategic sugar reserve. One of its most important jobs is when your blood sugar starts dropping too low, the liver immediately pulls stored sugar, glycogen, from the warehouse and releases it into your blood to save you from dangerous lows. But when alcohol enters your body, your liver treats it like a code red, highest level emergency. Your liver has to drop everything else it's doing and put 100% of its energy into dealing with the alcohol. That means the job of managing your sugar reserve completely put on hold. The warehouse doors lock shut. So what happens if you're on diabetes medication or drinking on an empty stomach, your blood sugar is dropping? Normally, your liver would rescue you, but your liver is busy fighting the alcohol fire. No sugar gets released. Your blood sugar crashes dangerously low. You could have a severe, even life-threatening low blood sugar reaction, sudden cold sweat, heart racing, dizziness, fainting. The healthy swap, if you need to strictly control your blood sugar, the safest choice is zero alcohol. Don't use any excuse to challenge the commander-in-chief of your body. You won't win. Number five, snacks and packaged desserts. This category includes so many foods that give us a tiny moment of happiness: cookies, chips, snack cakes, cream-filled pastries. Honestly, these aren't really food anymore. They're precision engineered addictive products. Here's something most people don't know. Many snack recipes are designed by food scientists, not chefs. They carefully adjust the ratio of sugar, salt, and fat to hit something called the bliss point. That's the exact combination that makes your brain release the most dopamine. The feel-good chemical, that bliss point, is designed to bypass your body's normal I'm full signals. It goes straight to your brain and says, more, give me more. That's why you can't eat one potato chip or one cookie or one snack cake. It's like a slot machine, small, quick pleasure that keeps tempting you to put in more and more of your health coins until you've lost everything. And what are these snacks made of? Every single one of them is refined carbs, bad fats, high salt, preservatives. They are the common enemy of your blood sugar, your blood pressure, and your cholesterol. The healthy swap: when you feel a craving, try satisfying it with real whole foods. A small handful of plain nuts, a mini cucumber, a few cherry tomatoes, a cup of plain unsweetened Greek yogurt. Those are smarter, healthier choices. Number four, fried foods. Fried foods from fried chicken and French fries to donuts and fried spring rolls. That golden color, that crispy crunch. I get it, they're very hard to resist. But today, I want you to look at fried food from a different angle. Think about when you toast bread or sear a steak, that brown, crispy, delicious smelling crust. Chemists call that the Maillard reaction. It happens when protein, fat, and sugar are heated together at high temperatures. That reaction creates something delicious, but it also creates something very harmful. Ages, advanced glycation end products. When you eat fried foods, you are swallowing a large amount of ages and they act like a catalyst inside your body. They start caramelizing your blood vessel walls and your skin collagen from the inside out. Over time, your blood vessels become stiff and brittle like burnt toast. Your skin ages faster. This process speeds up how fast your body rusts and ages at a molecular level. For someone whose blood vessels are already vulnerable, like people with diabetes, this is like pouring gasoline on a fire. It dramatically speeds up complications. The healthy swap embrace gentler cooking methods, steaming, boiling, stewing, cold salads. These methods keep the original nutrients and flavor without creating those harmful chemicals. Number three, artificial trans fat. Artificial trans fat is an extremely sneaky, invisible killer. Here's how bad it is. Think of insulin as the key that unlocks your cell doors so glucose can get in. Trans fat attacks at the most fundamental level possible. Imagine your cell membrane is a high-tech smart lock. Healthy fats are like original factory-made keys. They fit perfectly and open the lock. Trans fat is like a cheap, badly made counterfeit key. It looks sort of similar so you can push it into the lock, but because its shape is twisted and abnormal, it doesn't open the lock. Instead, it gets stuck, click, and then it breaks off inside. Now that broken counterfeit key is useless, but worse, it has completely jammed the lock. Even the real keys, real insulin, can't get in anymore. That is insulin resistance, and trans fat causes that deep, almost irreversible damage. The healthy swap. Become a label detective right now. Before you buy any packaged food, read the ingredient list. If you see any of these words, partially hydrogenated oil, margarine, vegetable shortening, non-dairy creamer, palm oil, put that product back on the shelf and never buy it again. Number two, sugary drinks. Sugary drinks are liquid syrup that bypass every single one of your body's defenses. Their attack is on a completely different level. Why? Because your digestive system was designed for solid food. There's a whole complex process to slowly break down and absorb nutrients, but sugary drinks, soda, sweet tea, fruit punch, bottled coffee drinks, they completely bypass that system. They're liquid sugar. They don't need to be digested. The sugar rushes through a VIP lane in your gut and gets absorbed directly into your blood. Within 10 to 15 minutes, you've created a blood sugar tsunami. Facing that tsunami, your pancreas has no choice. It pulls the highest level alarm and starts working like crazy, secreting massive amounts of insulin just to survive the disaster. Once in a while, your pancreas can handle it, but day after day, week after week, that is a recipe for pancreas burnout. Eventually, it stops working. The healthy swap, turn your drinking glass into a health station. Replace every sugary bottled drink with plain water, unsweetened tea, or black coffee. This one simple habit is one of the highest return investments you can make in your future health. Number one, glutinous rice, sticky rice. And now we have arrived at the number one item on our list. The champion glutinous rice, sticky rice. This is the king of starches disguised as traditional comfort food. It's the hidden assassin hiding inside the foods we love most. Rice dumplings around the holidays, sticky rice cakes for New Year's. Sweet rice balls, savory oiled rice, sticky rice carries so many memories and so much flavor. But in the world of blood sugar management, it is a top tier, extremely dangerous food. The danger comes from its unique starch structure. Regular rice starch is like a one-lane road. Digestive enzymes have to start at one end and slowly break it down in order, but sticky rice, almost 100% of its starch, is a type called amylopectin. It's not a one-lane road, it's a giant transportation hub with hundreds of entrances and side roads. That means when sticky rice enters your digestive tract, digestive enzymes attack it from hundreds of different points at the exact same time. The speed of breakdown is faster than any other staple food. It creates a blood sugar spike that is actually higher and faster than eating pure white sugar. Eating a bowl of sticky rice is like setting off a powerful starch bomb inside your body. It can undo an entire day of careful blood sugar management in minutes. The healthy swap stay extremely alert around all sticky rice products. During holidays, replace sticky rice with brown rice, quinoa, or multigrain rice, or if you really want the tradition, take just one or two small bites for the taste. But remember, when it comes to your health, every single extra bite may cost you. Midpoint summary and gentle advice. All right, we've gone through all 10 foods that most easily spike your blood sugar. What did we learn? We learned that some of them, like sugary drinks and snacks, obviously taste sweet, but many others are hidden inside our everyday meals: white bread, white toast, holiday sticky rice cakes. They don't taste sweet, but they spike blood sugar even faster than table sugar. We also learned that processed foods like instant noodles and fried foods, they don't just affect your blood sugar, they damage your blood vessels too. So let me say this directly to my older viewers. One, taking care of your blood sugar does not mean starving yourself. It means learning to swap white rice for brown rice. Swap white bread for whole wheat bread. Swap the habit of drinking juice for eating whole fruit. Small swaps, big difference. Two, learn to read the ingredient label on the back of packages. If you see words you don't recognize, like partially hydrogenated oil or margarine, or if sugar is listed in the top 3 ingredients, put that product back. Don't buy it. 3, and this is the most important one, change slowly, one step at a time. You've had your eating habits for decades. You can't change them in one day. This week, if you eat one less fried meal or swap one sugary drink for water, that is a huge win. You should be proud of yourself. I know that controlling your diet is not easy for anyone, especially at our age. So many flavors and habits have been with us for most of our lives. So please don't beat yourself up if you have an off day. Don't feel guilty or discouraged. Final recap: the 10 foods and the 3 principles. All right, friends, let's review everything one more time so you can remember it easily. The 10 blood sugar assassin foods, be very careful with these. Number 10, breakfast cereal, stripped of its outer layer and nutrients, pure starch plus added sugar. Number 9, instant noodles, a starch sponge soaked in low quality fat. Number 8, white bread or white toast, solid sugar water that melts instantly into your blood. Number 7, fresh fruit juice, pure naked sugar with the fiber breaks removed. Number 6, alcohol disrupts your liver's emergency sugar rescue, can cause dangerous low blood sugar. Number 5, packaged snacks and desserts, highly addictive mix of salt, sugar, fat, and refined carbs. Number 4, fried foods, caramelizes your blood vessels and speeds up aging inside your body. Number 3, artificial trans fat, the fake key that jams your cell doors and causes insulin resistance. Number 2, sugary drinks, liquid sugar that bypasses all defenses and creates a blood sugar tsunami. Number 1, glutinous rice or sticky rice, digests faster than white sugar, the starch bomb. 3 core principles for blood sugar success. Principle 1, smart swapping, not starving. Blood sugar control does not mean eating nothing. Swap white rice for brown rice or oats. Swap juice for whole fruit. Swap white bread for whole grain. When you swap correctly, you can eat a full plate at every meal and keep your blood sugar stable. Principle 2, become a label reader. When you go to the store, ignore the pretty front of the box, turn it over. Look at the ingredient list. If you see partially hydrogenated oil, margarine, vegetable shortening, or sugar in the first 3 ingredients, put it back on the shelf. Do not buy it. Principle 3, change slowly and allow yourself to be imperfect. You've had your eating habits for decades. You cannot change everything overnight. If today you ate one less piece of fried chicken or swapped one soda for water, that is already a huge victory. Blood sugar control is a long game. Step by step is the only way to win. Outro. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with the people you care about, your friends, your family, so you can all keep your blood sugar stable and stay healthy together. Disclaimer reminder, this is for educational purposes only. Always consult your own doctor before making changes to your diet or medications. And finally, if you're dealing with any health concerns, please schedule a visit with your primary care doctor. I'm here to help you understand the science, not replace professional medical advice. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next video.